Well, hi
Hello,
there, Adriha.
how are you? Long time no
I'm
see.
yeah, long time no see. How have you been?
I've been well, and what about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just starting to get sick today, but
Oh,
I
I'm
feel
sure
good
you'll
enough.
get well soon.
Oh, thank you so much. I haven't been sick in about 3 years, surprisingly. So it's about my turn, I think.
Mm. Is it too cold there?
Yes, it's very cold. It's negative -8 degrees Celsius, and this
Oh,
we
that's
got
pretty
hit with a
cold.
winter storm yesterday. Lots of
Mm.
fun.
Well, you guys have the fun. We don't here. It never gets to negative.
Oh, I'm jealous. I like cold weather, but not freezing cold weather.
Yeah, I get it. I can get it because here, even if it does not get to negative, it's so
Mhm.
cold that, actually, I love winters. I love staying in under the blanket, but it's just too cold sometimes. You cannot do anything. You cannot study.
Mm,
You cannot play. Nothing at all.
that's true. And if there's no snow on the ground, you can't make snowballs and throw them at your friends.
That's true as well. I've never done that.
Oh, it's a lot of fun to do.
Hmm. I can see it. Why?
Yeah, but snow is beautiful. It's beautiful to watch when it's snowing. It's peaceful, it's serene, and snow has the ability to absorb sound. So if you walk outside and there's snow on the ground, it's like super quiet. It's really cool, but it's not fun to drive in. The roads can get slippery sometimes.
Mm, right.
Yeah, but it's been a few months, I think. So how are
Yes,
you?
three
How's your
months.
YouTube channel doing?
Well, my YouTube channel is perfectly well, and I'm doing a lot of videos. So I'm actually loving it as usual. And well, my studies are going pretty well, but we have our final exam starting from the 3rd of March.
3rd of March?
Hmm.
Ooh, are you nervous?
Well, not really, but class 9 is going to end, and I'm going to be promoted to class 10. So I guess I'm nervous for that. Plus, class 10 is a big year.
Class what? I'm sorry?
10.
Sen?
10, 10, 9 to 10.
Oh, class 10. Oh,
Number
I'm
10.
sorry. Class 10. Okay. Well, should I say congratulations?
Well, yeah, you can. Thank you for that.
Well, congratulations on being promoted to class 10. That's awesome.
Yeah, I hope so it is because class 10 is actually, I'd not say hard, but it's quite important. The exams are very important. So yeah, I'm not really nervous. I'm excited.
So class 10, does that does that mean you have to switch schools or do you get to stay at the same school?
Well, after class 10, you can switch schools.
Okay. In class 10, is that like high school?
Yes, it is. And
Okay.
from class 9, it is high school.
Okay, class 9. So in America, I think we would call that the ninth grade. I think it's the same
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
same here. We also call it the ninth grade sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, high school. High school special. It's its own beast. So after elementary school, you have middle school, and then after middle school, you have high school. And high school, I feel makes a lot of people nervous, especially ninth grade. It's your first time in high school.
Mhm.
Everything's different. You're going to school with older students. The curriculum's different, everything.
Well, that's good because our school is just school. I mean, from class 1 to
Mm,
class 12, from the
mm.
1st grade to 12th grade, it's the exact same school. I mean, yes, you can call it high school, but the building is same and the teachers are same, so it's actually basically same.
Oh, that's kind of nice. About
Hmm,
how
yes,
many
I have.
students in total go to your school? Do you
Well,
know?
our school has actually pretty less students, but if you compare it with other schools of our town, there are lots of students in the other schools. But our school has pretty less students. But it is actually situated in a quite peaceful area, so I actually love the environment there. So I am reading there since class 1. So yeah,
So
there are pretty less.
okay, well that's great. I'm glad to hear that. So you said your school is located in kind of a peaceful environment. So does that mean like it's kind of like in an urban or countryside area where there's not a lot of city
Yeah,
noise?
yeah, you can say just the outskirts of the city. Like as I live in a town, so here all the time there is so many hustle bustle of the city, and I just
Mm,
don't like that a lot. So sometimes when you go to school and you find that environment there is really peaceful.
I'm with you there. I don't like the hustle and bustle of the city either.
Hmm.
It's fun to visit sometimes, but to live there is a
Right.
whole
Yeah.
different monster.
So
I live in
what
a
time is it there? Can you please tell me?
Yeah, it is 2:07 p.m.
Oh, okay. So it's like in the afternoon. It's here. It's night.
Yeah, it's wait, what time is it over there?
12
12.
night, midnight.
Oh, midnight. Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah, night owl.
Yeah. We just had our dinner. Yes, we had a dinner a long time back. So now we are going to go to sleep after this.
Oh wow. So do you usually stay up this late?
Not really. I
Okay.
go to bed at 11:30, I guess. So it's just a
Okay.
bit late today.
Oh, well, I'm still glad that you called and decided to have class with me again. When I saw your name, when I saw you schedule not my slot, my
Hmm.
class, I got excited. I was like, "Oh, it's Adriha. I haven't talked to her in a while."
Yeah, it's so nice to talk to you again after so many days.
Right. So you're making your rounds with the Cambly tutors. Is that how that works? Do you talk to someone
Not
different?
really. If I find anyone free, I just have a lesson with them. Like it depends. So, I have one lesson per week.
Okay,
So when I find a tutor free, I just book a lesson. I just love having lessons with the tutors that I like to have conversations with.
of
So it
course.
actually works like that.
Well, that's good. And it's always, as a tutor, it's always nice to talk to students who, for one, the English is really good, like yours, and for two, you're really good at having a conversation, talking about different topics and talking about culture a lot before Indian culture and American culture. I
Mm,
think if I remember correctly, you live in, is it West Bengali? Or that's the
yes,
language you
yes.
speak?
Bengali. Yeah.
Bengali, yeah. Okay, I
Mm.
remembered this time. Well, that's great. If you ever get the chance to come to America, I think you really should. It's a huge country,
Yes.
and there's a lot of, like India, there's a lot of different, they're not dialects of English, but we have different accents here. And then we have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of different culture, not cultures so much, climates here. We have the desert,
Mm.
we have the mountains, we have the countryside here, we have a lot of snow, we have hills, we have everything
Yeah.
here. It's pretty cool. I think
Actually,
you
that's true. US has a lot of diversity in it. I have seen like
yeah.
not only cities, here if you tell USA to someone, they would be just like New York, California, I mean San Francisco, and all of those cities. But USA has a lot more to it. I know that.
Yes, thank you for saying that. I've talked to students before who want to visit America and they say, I
Mm.
want to visit New York City and Los
Yeah.
Angeles. And I say, why? Like if you've seen one city, you've seen them all. Like
Right.
you should visit the cities, yes, but
Mm.
America has so much more than just the cities. Just as I'm sure India does too. Like the
Of course.
countryside, there's so much more to see.
That's true. Like, visit the beautiful places. Like, there are so many deserts, mountains, beaches.
Oh yeah. Deserts, mountains, beaches. A beach sounds really nice. It's February and it's cold outside. I love the idea of going to the beach right now.
Right, same as well. But, I can't go anywhere right now. I have my exams coming. I need to focus on them.
Yes, you do. But make sure that you spend some time doing things that you like. We say work hard, play hard. I'm sure you've heard
Mm-hmm.
that before.
Yes.
It's very important. I've talked to plenty of people who they just work and study all the time and they don't take any
Mm.
time for themselves and they get burnt out easily or they're stressed. And I say, stop that. Like you have to relax.
Right. It's actually, you need to relax sometimes. Otherwise, you will not be able to work efficiently. That is true.
That's the other thing. It's if you rest, you'll actually be able to concentrate better. You'll perform
Mhm.
better when you're working or when you're studying or when you're taking tests. Absolutely.
Of course. So it's 2 p.m. over there, right? You guys have had your lunch right now, I guess.
Yeah, I had my lunch about an hour ago. I'm trying to be careful about what I eat because I don't feel so well.
Yeah.
Also, too, that reminds me, in a few weeks, is our daylight savings time. Are you familiar with
Mm.
daylight savings time?
No, not at all.
Let me type that for you. Daylight saving time. Saving time. So I think some countries in Europe do this too, but I think it's mostly an American thing. So
Mm.
in November, I believe, we adjust our clocks slower 1 hour. So at midnight, the clocks just automatically jump back to 11.
Okay.
It's in order to save daylight time in the morning, but the problem is at maybe 5 o'clock in the evening, it gets dark very fast. So it's
Mm.
like dark when you wake up, and then it's dark when you leave work or school, and you think, what's the point of this? And next month is daylight savings time again, so we get to adjust our clocks forward 1 hour. And as a
Oh.
Cambly teacher, that makes my life
Mm.
so much easier because my students, they don't adjust, they don't do that.
Yes.
So from my students' perspective, when they see my schedule, they just think all my classes are like 1 hour later, but
Mm.
it's not. It's because our time changed. So thankfully, we get to in the spring we get to adjust our clocks forward again, and I'm really looking forward to that.
That's great. It never happens here. Like, adjusting clocks 1 hour before. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's called daylight saving time. You should look it up
Mm.
sometime if you want to learn
Of
more.
course.
It's I don't know
I love.
when and why it started, but the idea was to save daylight time in the mornings,
Mm.
but it takes away from the evening, especially because during the winter time in the northern hemisphere, the days get shorter during the winter. But
Hmm.
during the summer, it's longer. It'll
It's
stay
longer.
daylight all the way till like 9:30 p.m. sometimes.
Mm.
Now that's cool because when it gets dark really early, if you're like me, it makes you feel tired. You just think
Mm.
it's like
Yes.
5:30 and you're tired. You're like, I just want to go home and watch a movie and sleep. But it's not that late. It's just dark
Mm.
outside, so it's like it tricks your brain.
Yes. That's actually a very nice idea, I guess.
Yeah, the idea is nice, but I am looking forward to more daylight. I love daylight. I love sunny days. Sunny days
Mm.
make me happy no matter what's going on.
That's true. I guess after this long winter, I'd love summer again.
Now, does it get sunny where you live quite often?
Yes, it does. Summers are pretty, like, I'd not say that much hot, but yes, they are pretty hot. Like, we cannot go to school sometimes due to the sun sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, it happens. Because the weather here is might not get to negative, but it is cold, but it's too hot sometimes during the summer.
Wow, it's too hot, like maybe 40 degrees?
Well, not that much, I would say, but it does go above 30. It does go
Okay.
above 30.
Okay, the reason I say that is because I've talked to some students in Saudi Arabia, and
Hmm.
they're like, "Oh, it's like 45 degrees today," and they still go to school and work. And I think
Well, that's a lot. For them, I guess it's moderate.
that's really I would die if it was that
Hmm.
hot.
Then we would not have liked the sun.
In that case, I would not like the sun. You're right, but when I see the sun, like just from the like if I'm looking outside and I see the sun in the blue sky, it just makes me feel happy. It makes people feel happy. But if
Hmm.
it's the weather's constantly cloudy and rainy every day, that has an effect on people's overall moods, and people just kind of
Right.
feel gloomy, right? So that's why I like
Hmm.
sunny days. And when I lived in Taiwan, it was sunny a lot. I loved the sun there. When I went to Israel or Palestine, it was sunny there every day too. I loved that. I just love sunny weather.
Oh, is it not that much sunny where you live?
Eh, Not during the winter so much, no.
Hmm.
And sometimes during the summer it will rain a lot too. But it is a little bit sunny today, so I'm kind of happy. So even though I'm sick, it makes me feel nice.
Hmm. I get it.
Yeah, and being sick too, I almost forgot what it felt like to be sick because it's been 3 years. And
Hmm.
I didn't make fun of my friends, but I thought it was interesting because when the pandemic started, everybody was getting sick, and I stopped getting
Hmm.
sick. It was the opposite. I didn't even get a cold, nothing. For 3 years, I was completely fine. I'm like, how
That's
did that happen?
good.
I know, but I didn't do anything special. I just stopped getting sick. And now that I'm finally sick again, it's like I forgot how it felt, and I'm thinking, oh, this feels terrible. But it's a time to rest when you're sick. So that's what I was going to
Yes.
say. When you're sick, it's a time to remind yourself to rest, take it easy, and recuperate, and that's
Right.
nice too.
Hmm. So I guess we are almost out of time.
It was so nice to
Yeah,
see you again, Adriha. I
it
hope
was
to
so
see
nice.
you again sometime and
Yeah,
sleep well.
get well soon. Bye.
Thank you so much. All right. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.